Yeah, he tried to lock me in a cage, but I said, no, unshackle me, free me from my bindings, and let me rise to the show and the occasion.
Welcome back, degenerates. As you can see, it's a little soft up here. There's not as many people as normal.
Yeah.
Some soldiers fell out this week. Tyler and Tate.
Where's Tyler? Mavericks down 2-0. We can't find
yeah,
him.
it's
in the
weird.
dumps.
As soon as
Down in
Mavericks
dumps.
start losing, we don't see Tyler anymore on the pod. That's really questionable. Might have to put down the Clemson flag, start
Yeah.
taking down things. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But it's been electric. NBA Finals. We have an update for you this week. Let's get right into it, baby.
Woo.
Boom.
All right, boys. So the Celtics took a commanding 2-0 lead.
Yep.
Luka's done a lot. He's done everything for the team.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's the whole
Most
team.
of the team hasn't done anything, including
Yeah.
Kyrie. And surprisingly, there's been a new player, or not surprisingly, a new player on the Celtics every week to be MVP, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like Jaylen Brown, game one, easy win. Kind of Mavericks came back.
Yeah.
Both games, actually, Celtics go up. Mavericks come back a little bit. But then at the end of the game, they can't push forward. Celtics kind of just finish the job, you know what I mean? And I mean, I don't know what it is. Do you guys have an opinion so far? I mean, what's the biggest issue you see right now? Or is it, hey, first two games, Celtics at home, they're going to do their job?
I think the biggest thing, which now everything changes, by the way, story old as time, Porzingis is hurt again.
Yeah,
Snaps his leg.
flip-flop.
Flip-flop. Adam Silver had to make a call. He said, hey, we need this to go to 7.
Uncertain for game 3 will be uncertain for the rest of the freaking season.
Yeah, just like he was uncertain since round 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, I think with him on the floor, especially these past 2 games, they don't have anyone, and this has been said a lot by, like, I saw this originally on JJ Redick and LeBron's podcast, but also like some analysis said this ahead of game 1. Boston has 5 essentially shooters that you can't leave open, whereas like in the past few series for the Mavericks, whether it was like Kyle Anderson on the Timberwolves or the series before, some players on the Thunder, where they could you could like have help. Someone could basically leave someone open at the 3 and like help defensively. They can't really do that.
Yeah,
so
not
it's,
at all. Everyone can
and the
shoot.
Celtics. I mean, the Celtics are just a better team.
Yeah, as a whole.
They
That's
are.
true.
Let's just start
That's a
off
good point.
there.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
mean, they're just a better team overall.
Pretty much everything.
I still think Luke is the best player, but
Yeah.
it just seems like at least in game 1, I never felt like they had a chance. I did think game 2, things could have got interesting if PJ Washington makes that layup, which by the way, I think he was fouled on.
Yeah, this is
he was fouled.
They say he was fouled.
And it still blows my mind how there's no replay. I
It's
mean,
the dumbest
like,
thing in
I remember
every
watching
other
it.
sport has
I
it.
remember watching it live, and I was like, "Ooh, like good block, I
yeah.
guess." And then the ball goes out of bounds in 10 seconds, and they're like, "All right, replay." And then you hear like Reggie Miller, like he's like watching it. He's like, "Derek White with the block. Ooh, Jaylen Brown got away with it."
Yeah,
And I'm
literally.
like, "How did we just review that in 10 seconds?"
It's crazy.
And so I don't know, but yeah, if he had scored that, cut the lead down to 3.
Could have got interesting.
Could have got interesting
40
for
seconds
sure.
left, yeah.
Because I do think the Celtics are still beatable at home. But I don't know, man. I honestly, right now, from what I've seen, it looks like this series is going to end in 5. I think Dallas will get 1 at home.
Oh, wow. That brings me to my next point. So Celtics right now are minus 820.
Yep.
And the Mavs are plus 570 to win the series. And
Sounds
game
about
3, Mavs are minus 2.5. So they think that Mavs bounce back, at least get 1 now.
Yeah.
Is there any point in taking the plus 540 series odds? Is there a dip?
Just a little bit.
A little dip? All right, you have a little
It's
faith?
because of the unicorn. He's out. So like,
That's a good point. If he's out 100%, or just
I think he said some weird quote and he was like, "I'll die on
Yeah,
the
he's
court." I
gonna
was like,
play.
"You're
I
not
don't
dying
know.
on the court."
Yeah,
So
you're just gonna get more
on,
hurt.
I mean, he dies on the court every
And he
game.
loves dying on the court, and then somehow coming back to life just to die again. It's unbelievable.
no,
is
him out. Well, I think it will change a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean, if they
there
have-
needs to be other like people helping Luka. That
yeah.
dude is doing everything, and then at the end of the game, it's just Luka can't do defense because he's doing all offense.
No, yeah,
So-
that's the biggest point too. They are attacking Luka on defense. Every single pick and
Yes.
roll is him up top, and then they just blow by him
just blitz.
because it's impossible. I mean, you can't do 100% offense, score 30, 10, and 10, and then expect to have perfect defense. So the game plan is just genius. Celtics have just been coaching
And
perfectly.
there's really it's been easy for the Celtics, and I think to answer your question, I think there's a lot of value in splashing on that Mavericks
plus 540.
plus 540. I think that's way too much value for the potential
It's pretty juicy.
in which this series can go. Because I think even if they lose in 7 games, it's still a good bet to take.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
You'll get it at better odds in game 6
Yeah,
and 7
exactly.
if they get there, yeah.
And I think especially if Kyrie just showed up in like game 1 or 2,
Anything.
I think they actually, especially game 2,
Yeah.
I think they easily could have won that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a stretch that this, like, if they rattle off like 2 back-to-back wins, if Kyrie just shows up and plays well, or even anyone else. I saw an interesting stat, said that Luka is the only player on the Mavericks to hit multiple 3-pointers this entire series.
Yeah, he's the only person averaging 15 points or more a game. Celtics have 4 of them.
Yeah.
So it's just like 1v5 pretty much on offense. And pretty much on defense, it's just like stretching the floor because Celtics are so good.
Yeah. I think if you can get the Celtics, because they have such good ball movement, such good players, such smart players, I think if you can get them out of their game plan, and I think the way to do that is by a Kyrie or someone having a big game that kind of rattles them a bit. That's the way you can kind of extend this series. But right now, they're just way too comfortable. I saw another interesting stat. The Celtics are 5-0 when Jason Tatum scores less than 20 points this postseason.
It just shows you how deep that bench is. Or like that.
But also it just shows you how good the team is.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They don't need him to go off.
It's their best player.
I still think it's their best player.
He is their best player, but I don't want to get into Jason Tatum.
Yeah, let's not make let's not make it worse than it already is.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, just as a whole, it's tough because, like, that team they're not even playing their best basketball.
No.
Like, last game, they said they had one of their worst games. Like, I know Holiday stepped up, but Tatum looked terrible. Brown only had 20. You know what I mean? Porzingis left in the 3rd quarter. Like, it's crazy how, like, they're putting together wins. And Mavericks, I mean, no one's talking about the Mavericks scoring 93 points a game.
Yeah.
Like, the first 2 games averaging 93 is crazy.
It's bad.
Like, in an NBA Finals
no one
game,
else can score on that.
No, I'm saying it's still, though. It's crazy
Yeah.
how just, even though you can say it's Kyrie's fault, but it's also just the defense is so
Well, it's not even
unbelievable.
Kyrie's fault. I think it's just all the other
As a
players.
team, yeah. It makes it hard when Luka
And
can't
it's-
pass and score.
Yeah.
I do think the home
he
court.
can't pass to
That's
himself.
what I'm saying. He can't, like, he has to pass and then freaking PJ.
In the home court, I think it's. I mean, you see this notoriously in the NBA, where like those role players at home, hitting every shot, like the Derrick Jones Juniors, are like making 3-pointers. You know
so
what
in
I
the
mean?
last series, they went crazy, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, they'll show up at home, and then on the road they fucking ghost. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Mavericks
Have a big bounce back.
have
maybe?
a big bounce back, even the series. But yeah, they need to get something going quick because right now all the momentum seems like it's in the Celtics' favor.
100%.
Porzingis being hurt could kind of change stuff, and if they can parlay that with a win in Game 3, then
Get a little blood flow, get a little scare.
Then I think you got a series.
No, I like that. I don't think it's a sprinkle, but we have 2 sprinkles on the Mavericks if you want it. Could be a good bet. And then last thing, the MVP odds. Somehow, by God's will, Jason Tatum is still the leading MVP voter. He's
Makes no sense.
He's at plus 140. They're assuming in my head that he's going to go. He's going to step up his game when he needs to. Right now, they've been winning by 20, so that he hasn't really had to do much. Also, he's been shooting the worst he's ever shot in his career. Worst in any NBA Finals history, by the way, also. Their first 8 games of anyone's NBA Finals, he has the worst shooting percentage of all time, which is crazy. I mean, it's bad. Somehow the Celtics are winning. But so you have Jason Tatum at plus 140, Jaylen Brown at plus 155, Drew Holiday at plus 500, then Luka at plus 600. And then it drops off to plus 4,500 for like Kyrie and the rest. Is there anyone you guys like or specifically want?
I mean, Drew Holiday at plus 500
5 to 1
is way too much value.
I think that's right too.
Way too much value. Because I think, truthfully, the only 2 people that are worth consideration in my head, obviously I'm picking Celtics players because the Mavericks are down 2-0.
Yeah.
Are Jaylen Brown plus 155 and Drew Holiday plus 500. I know that, like, yes, Jason Tatum should bounce back, but at the same time, like, I'll see it when I see it. Right now, Brown's still hitting, 22 a game?
Yeah, around there.
21, 22 a game, and Drew Holiday's 19 a game and playing incredible defense. I think there's a lot more value in those picks versus, I know Tatum is the best player, but he hasn't, like, had to really do anything.
No, I agree, yeah.
So
that is a big point. He hasn't really had to do much to win the game. He's
and if they keep winning and he doesn't have to do anything, like, I don't think he will do anything, and that makes sense. So.
No. What about you? Is there any odds you think Holiday also?
No, I think Holiday and Brown are probably leading, but like You could sprinkle a little bit on Luka too, a little bit.
Yeah, plus
Oh,
600.
for sure. If
Yeah.
the Mavericks win this series,
It does help that they
it
have
is
2
100%
games at home
at this
court.
point.
Yeah.
Because of these past 2 games, it is 100% locked in. Luka Doncic.
I have a fun hot, since I picked the Celtics and I didn't bet on the Mavs, my hot take is that if they win in my head, because Luka's just going to do his normal thing,
Yeah.
the person that's going to win them the series will be Kyrie. So I'm going to sprinkle on plus 4,800 just because if they win and
I
Kyrie,
understand
Kyrie
that.
in the
Yeah.
next 4 games
He does
goes
need to step it
30,
up.
35, 30, 35.
If he winds it
there's-
back like the Cavs,
There's
fight
no
where
way they don't give it to him.
When it's a back-to-back 40
If Luka does 30, 10, and 10 and they're up 2-0 and then Kyrie comes in and goes 35 and 5 for the next 4 games and they win, or 4 out of 5, I love that sprinkle at plus 4,800. It's just too much.
It's just
juice.
too good of a bet.
I
right?
like
It's
it.
too juicy.
It's
I like
too
it.
like it's the right play.
That's a
But
little
You know what I
juicy.
mean? It's like you got to kick it out to the corner.
I know, just
They get mad at LeBron, but it's the right play.
it's always the right play to pass. You might not have to drive every time. You know,
Yeah.
you can pass every time. But yeah, that's our NBA Finals update. We got Maverick sprinkle. We don't know what we're gonna see. We have Game 3 tonight. Hopefully, Mavericks make it interesting, but we'll see. And
Hopefully.
we're gonna be talking about the Euros this week. Big Euros.
Who do you guys, real quick? Who do you guys think? Just prediction. I have Celtics in 5 currently.
Oh, I'm
what do you
sticking with
guys-
mine no matter what in 6.
Celtics in 6.
Celtics in 6.
What do you
Still-
think?
I like Celtics in 6.
I think
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they'll get one Celtics game. I think they'll win Game 5
Okay.
in Boston. Boston won't win all home games, I don't think. So I think sucks. You say 5 now?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That's juicy, baby. All right, well, that's our update. NBA Finals. Kick it to the Euros, baby.
What is up, degenerates?
Bang! I'm back home.
They couldn't keep Mike away from that.
Woo!
Had to bring him back.
Yeah, he tried to lock me in a cage, but I said no. Unshackle me, free me from my bindings, and let me rise to the show and the occasion.
Wow, I really feel like Tyler.
Dang.
I can't get a word out. We're here right now giving you guys
Yeah,
some.
shout out Ty.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right, shut the up.
No, but actually, where is Tyler? We don't know. Anyways, Mavericks
Yeah,
are down 2-0. We don't know. But anyways, we're not talking Mavericks. We're not talking basketball. We are talking soccer. The Euros start this Friday. So we figured we'd throw in a little segment at the end, give you guys some picks on some group winners. We're going to go through each group and just give out a winner who we like to advance. And then also, I think each of us have a team. We'll give you the straight up odds for them to outright win the tournament. So without further ado, we'll jump right into it. Group A, Germany.
Deutschland.
Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. How you guys feeling about this group? Who do you think is going to advance? I think it's pretty
Germany.
pretty
Yeah,
cut.
Germany, yeah.
Germany.
Germany's
I
been
like Germany.
so solid as an international group for the past.
Well, what other team we think is going to? Yeah, that's completely false.
So false.
That's actually just completely actually true how false that is.
I mean, true.
They
false.
lost in the group stages.
They
of the
actually
World
have
Cup.
they haven't done anything. They haven't made it out of group
No,
stages.
up, down, and out. Yeah, it's backwards. I'm gonna go Switzerland with number 2 to get out.
What's okay?
I like
that.
Switzerland.
Yeah, I
Germany
think
and
this is.
Switzerland
I think
will
it's pretty easy. Group A. Sorry, Scotland and Hungary.
Yeah, Scottish
Not-
people wear kilts.
They do,
Tough.
and
It's
Hungarian people. They're just here,
They're
They're
hungry.
starving.
to enjoy the
All right,
show.
next.
They're
So
hungry.
yeah,
They're starving.
so Germany, Switzerland
Call 'em
advancing.
famished.
Group B, the toughest group by far.
It's a group
We
of
got
death.
Spain, Croatia, Italy, and sad little Albania in there. Who do we think's advancing out of here? I can tell you, Albania is not making it through, but I would
Yeah.
love to see the odds on that.
I mean, I have a hot take for it. It's kind of a hot take.
Okay, let's
so
hear it.
you preluded to it, but my team for the tournament is going to be Croatia. And
Oh, Mike giving it
yo,
out early.
Already giving it out
Croatia
early.
being in the group of death, they're going to be one of my winners. So I have Croatia, and I also have Spain for my
Spain
1 and
making
2.
it through?
Which it probably should be Italy if I was thinking logically.
Why is
But
that?
I'm going with a heart bet and just
What's the logic behind Italy over Spain?
just Italians, and they got that dog in them. They got that
Incredible logic.
Italian dog.
I'm quickly going to move over to Kevin before I lose any more brain cells. Kevin, how are you feeling about this group?
take-
Yeah. Two countries that I have moving on from this stage will probably be Italy and Spain. I think Croatia won't make it out. Spain's sneaky on my tournament winner just a little bit because that team is so raw and
Yeah.
the only thing
I mean,
that's
if they had
holding
a
them back.
forward, this team would be
Yeah,
unbelievable.
exactly. The only thing that's holding them back is the team is super young, so we just don't know what's going to happen. Italy is they just play good defense and they always make a run in one of these Euros. So, Croatia, it's hard. This stage is hard. Croatia, I don't think I'll have Croatia moving on. So I have Italy and Spain. So sorry, Mike.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think I have Spain winning this group.
Yeah.
I just look around overall. I think they just have the best team. No matter what, I feel like they're going to get through. Really, it's between Croatia and Italy. I think Croatia is probably a little bit stronger because of the team chemistry. Also, last dance for Luka. So let's go Croatia.
Yeah, I like
as
that.
the second team getting through. Hopping over to Group C, we got Slovenia. Shout out Luka Doncic. Denmark, Serbia, and England. I mean, I'll kick this off. I think it's easily going to be England winning this group. They're going to pretty much walk through this. Serbia, there's some tough cookies, but I think they're probably the weakest out of this group. Surprisingly, even though Slovenia really has no one, but their goalie is cracked. They have Jan Oblak. They also have Benjamin Sesko at forward. So, hot take Slovenia. Second team to get through. Sorry, Denmark. You guys are a really good team. Just crazy upset. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, I like that too. Yeah, England has a walk.
Yeah, walk.
Like a straight walk.
Yeah.
They're the tournament favorites
Yes.
for a reason. Is because their group stage is literally just a walk through.
Yeah.
That team is just raw. We just don't know how they're gonna perform. Like they should be good.
We know they're gonna perform.
Yeah,
good.
they should perform well, but it's just
a matter of
something's
they-
off about those Brits over there.
Well,
so.
they just choke. They're like the Dallas Cowboys. They're like the 49ers. I mean, they're gonna get to the final and probably lose.
I mean, they put cheese on their beans and they eat it like that,
So how you feeling about this group, Mike?
Oh, I'm going England, Denmark.
England, Denmark. Those are two
Denmark.
solid picks.
Yeah.
Kevin, you had England and who else?
I'll go Slovenia with you. I like Benjamin Sesko.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Benjamin Sesko.
Shout out Chelsea. Okay, Group D. We got Poland. Poor little Poland and Robert Lewandowski. Netherlands, Austria, and France. This is kind of a strong group, to be honest. Austria's no slouch. Netherlands, always a solid team. They're the actual team that's never won anything, which is just surprising because they always have an incredible roster. France, probably the favorites right up there with England.
Yeah.
Been incredible in international play. And Poland, like I said, sorry, Robert, you have no help. So we can just scratch Poland off.
Yeah.
Austria, not the strongest team. Could get a little dicey with Netherlands, but I think for me personally, France, Netherlands should be clear cut. Two teams that advance out of this. I don't know if anyone has anyone.
No, I have the same thing. Netherlands and
It's easy.
France.
Shout out Netherlands. Shout out my boy, VVD.
Yep, exactly. All right, jumping to Group E, we have Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, Ukraine. This is a tie with England as one of the easiest walks through group stage. Belgium,
Belgium
can sleep their way through this. I think they're going to make it to where Ukraine advances.
Ooh.
Don't ask me why. I just think that's the story written in the stars. They're going to make sure Ukraine gets out of group stage just so they have something to write home about. Not that I have any problem with that. I'm just stating the obvious.
No, I disagree. Ukraine's losing the war, and they're probably not losing. Probably losing the tournament.
Jesus.
So.
Keep going. I mean, what?
Oh yeah, no, Belgium and not Ukraine, but
So, Slovakia or Romania?
I'll go Slovakia. Those Slavs, the Slavs.
The Slavs.
Yeah, they really got that thing in them.
Okay, so Belgium, Slovakia. I got
Yeah.
Belgium, Ukraine.
I'm just gonna give out the winner because I don't care who the second team is because they're gonna get washed. No, they're gonna get washed in the next stage. So I'm just gonna give out Belgium and Belgium only. So
Wow, this guy won't even give a controversial take.
no,
So
because I'm smart.
So
I mean, Ukraine's got some great players, so I think they
boring.
probably do advance. And then last but not least, or maybe least, Group F, we got Turkey, we got Georgia, Czechia, Czech Republic, and Portugal. Wow, this actually might be the biggest walk. Wow, this is the
Portugal.
Group E and Fs. They really
Portugal.
just gave Portugal and Belgium just walk. So yeah, clearly Portugal. I don't know anyone on Turkey.
Georgia.
I don't know anyone on Czechia.
Georgia.
But I do know Kavicha
Kavicha.
on Georgia. So shout out Georgia.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I am too.
I'm just throw Georgia in
Yep.
there. Could
I'm
care
going
less about this
Chechnya.
group. Czechia?
Chechnya, number 2.
Okay, Czechia is probably a good pick. Portugal, Czechia. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If we want to give out some odds real quick.
Tell me what them Croatia boys are looking like.
Croatia boys. Yeah, those Croatia boys to win their group.
No. Tell me what it is to win it all, baby.
Well, first we just gave out the group, so
All
I'll
right,
just real quick. Germany minus 275 to get out of their group.
That makes sense.
Switzerland plus 400 might be worth a sprinkle.
like
Croatia to win their group, Mike, plus 450.
I freaking love that because they have to beat Italy and
Oh
Spain.
yeah, that's tough.
Italy minus 120, like I
okay.
said.
They're absolutely
I mean,
I forgot they're
sorry,
in the group again.
Spain minus 120. Italy plus 190. So they're actually considerably favored over Croatia, which is surprising because they won't advance. You heard it here first.
Wait, this is also to win the group or to
Just
make it out of the
to
group?
win the group.
Oh,
to win
Yeah,
the group.
to win the group.
To be the winner. Next, England minus 300. Honestly, wager everything you have to your
That's a
name
walk.
on that. That is the easiest bet of all time.
Yeah.
Netherlands plus 260 might be a sprinkle. I don't know, but probably
I like that.
But France minus 175 is another mortgage the house bet. I'm gonna have
that number is so insane. The minus 175
for France,
absolutely
the second best
crazy.
team in the world.
No, it's crazy.
Easily.
Yeah.
Possibly best team. Odds win Group E, Belgium minus 200. You heard it here live. Belgium minus 200.
Kevin
This
De Bruyne.
should actually be like, if you want a free $500, just type in 1 with 3 zeros on that bet, and you will just get $500 in about 2 weeks.
Kevin De Bruyne. You'll thank him later.
And same thing exactly with Portugal minus 225. Wow. This is the
should
first time
parlay.
I've looked at these
We
odds.
should parlay all these.
And what I'm looking at is, first I need to parlay all these winners. We'll give out a parlay once this tournament kicks off. We'll keep you updated. Also, I'm gonna wager every favorite, all my money, because these lines are broken.
Except
These
for
lines,
Group B.
Group
B
B
might be
will
tough.
be tough.
Group B
Group B
will
might be tough.
Group B will be tough, and you have Croatia plus almost 5-1. So, yeah. Wager all your money. Get ready to just have way too much money that you're comfortable with pending. It's okay.
It's
Just
easy
let it-
money. Soccer
You're
is
gonna get
easy
through
money.
it. And now for the winners, Mike.
Give me my boys.
Okay, for Croatia to win the Euros, it is plus 4,250. How you feeling about that?
Well, I mean, change that 5 to a 0, and it's 420, baby. And we're in California, so 420 with a decimal point before that last 0. So 420 and then 0.0. So feeling great.
I don't know why I'm ever like disappointed. Like I
great.
should expect this by now, but it just every time. Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna move on from that. Kevin, who's the team you have winning this tournament?
The team that I have winning
Yep,
will be Portugal.
I love that.
I am
Ronaldo,
in
last
love.
ride, last dance,
ride for that guy.
last dance.
And that team is stacked.
Stacked, absolutely stacked.
So you have Bruno Fernandes. You have Cristiano Ronaldo.
Did you call him Penandes?
Yeah, Fernandes because he only takes PKs. And then Rafael Leao. And then their defense is pretty nice. So
Yeah, I mean, they have stars everywhere.
And they have a
Portugal
walk.
plus 730. They do have a walk through group stage as well.
Yes.
Plus
That they do.
730, which is incredible value. Ronaldo, best player of all time. Screw Messi. And then finally, my team this tournament. No surprise here. I just think they're the best team. I think France is going to win. And you have France right now sitting at plus 400, 4-1. Yeah, going to be hammering that. That's all we got right now. This group stage is going to be about 2 to 3 weeks, so we'll give you like a little update at the end of every pod,
Little
just
sprinkles,
like how
little
group stage
sprinkles.
is going, how our bets are looking, if I've lost all my money because Portugal can't win a game. We're going to find out. But anyways, that wraps it up for this show. Thank you guys so much. Michael, tell the people what they should do.
Oh, gentlemen and ladies, and anyone else who's watching, dogs included. Scroll down a little bit. You'll find a thumbs up. You hit that thumbs up. That's a like button. And then you go down a little bit further and you type something out. And that's a comment. You leave a comment and you scroll back up and you hit the big red square button that says subscribe. You hit the subscribe and you look directly to the left and there's a little bell button. Hit that bell button, turn it on, and you go ding, 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 ding. And that's the notification button. So stay tuned for all of our things coming at you. Also, we have a Vegas vlog coming this Saturday.
Oh.
So stay ready because it's coming in hot.
Bang.
So hot. Bang, bang, bang. Super hot fire, bang. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.